Hi everyone, my name is Emily. I just wanted to put this video together today because this is something that I've wanted to do for about a year or so now, but I've honestly been a little bit too scared to put something like this out on social media. But I woke up this morning and I thought, what if I could just change one person's life to make one simple change to be a happy and healthier person? Or what if I could change one person's life completely? So I really just want to share with you my health journey over the last decade or so, and what my life was like up until about 4.5 years ago. So I was someone that used to live in pain 24/7, chronic back pain and headaches all day, every day. I was at the physio 3 or 4 times a week, and I was living off Nurofen and anti-inflammatories all day, every day. And yeah, they helped for a while, but then I think my body just got used to them, and I needed something stronger. So no matter what type of treatment I was getting, nothing really was helping long term with the pain. So I started seeing a rheumatologist, and after a series of tests, I was told that I had rheumatoid arthritis at the age of 20. Then they would put on a series of trial medications, along with 2 or 3 different types of anti-inflammatories. I was on stomach liners, I was on antidepressants, and I was also on sleeping tablets as well, because I couldn't sleep. It would take me 3 or 4 hours every single night to get to sleep, and then I would wake up and I would never have energy. I was also constantly sick. I used to get sick winter, autumn, summer, and spring. It did not matter if anyone walked past and sneezed, I would catch it. So I was on antibiotics constantly as well. And I kind of thought that's how I had to live my life. And I really thought that I was really, really good actually at putting a smile on the outside, and really keeping it internally and not sharing with people what was happening, because for me, it was so much easier just to not, because I couldn't always explain why I was in so much pain. And then it got to the point that I went to hospital one night, and I had the most excruciating pain, stomach pain. It was like someone had got their hand, put it in my chest, and was twisting my stomach and trying to take it out of me. And it was unbearable. And I went to hospital. I was there for about a week, and they sent me home with gastro. A few weeks later, I was back in hospital for another week, and they thought that I had a twisted stomach. And this happened again and again and again for a week at a time over about a year period. And every time that I went in, they said it was something different. And it got to the point that I couldn't take any anti-inflammatories. I couldn't take anything for my back pain, and the only thing that I was living off was endone, which is basically tablet morphine. And anyone that's ever been on it, you're basically a zombie. Yeah, it helps with the pain, but you cannot function on it. So I was really keeping myself distracted at work, working in events for about the last 9 years. It was a really good way, long hours, to keep me distracted from the pain. And basically it got to the point where I ended up back in hospital, and I started seeing a specialist because no one knew what was wrong with me, and I had so many different side effects from the medications that they were giving me and trying to treat me with, that nobody knew what to do anymore. So I started seeing a gastrologist, a specialist, and he told me that I had so many medications in such a short period of time that I caused nerve damage to my stomach, and that I would forever be on medications. Now, hearing that at the age of 21, 22, it's pretty hard, to know that for the rest of your life you have to be on these medications that, you can't drink, you can't drive. You basically can't function on these. And then I was told I couldn't take anything for my back. And I was in a position where I was basically living a life as a zombie. I would go to work all day, I would come home, and the first thing I would do is take those medications just so I could at least think about trying to get to sleep that night. But little did I know it had anything to do with what I was eating. I was actually invited to an event at one of my best friends, Ellie Walsh's house, and the incredible friend, best mate, author, superwoman that Natalie Baldock spoke at this event, and she spoke about food like no one has ever spoken about food before. And she came up to me after the event and looked me in the eyes and said, "You are a very, very sick girl." And at that point I realised how sick I actually was. For so long I was in denial. for so long I just hid away from everyone and anything that so it was so hard to explain to people what was wrong with me for so long because I never knew. It got to the point some nights where I wouldn't even be able to pick up my phone to message my friends to say I couldn't come to their birthday because I was either in so much pain or I was literally that zombie on the couch and I couldn't move, and my mum had to literally pick me up and take me to bed. So, of course, over the years, you know, people came and left my life, and there's nothing I could have done. You know, I wouldn't change anything because who I am today is who I am for, you know, for that reason. So I went to this event and Nat spoke about fruits and vegetables and cutting them in half and how they resemble body parts and how whole food can heal the whole body. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, but I eat a Whopper and there's lettuce and there's tomato in there, so, you know, that's enough. But I didn't realize that I was doing nothing to reduce inflammation in my body and doing everything to increase it, and that I needed to be eating crazy amounts of fruits and vegetables for my condition. And there's no way that I either could have been able to physically do it to be able to afford it or do it organically and biodynamically. So Juice Plus was something that Natalie spoke about that night. And she said it's just fruits and vegetables in a capsule, and it bridges the gap between what you should eat and what we do eat. So I went, right, well, if this is going to help me sleep at night, I'm going to give it a go. So I said, what if, and did it that day. And it's been 4.5 years. And within the first week, I'd fallen asleep within half an hour. Within the first 5 months, I had stopped every single one of my medications, and I now live pain-free, medication-free, have no stomach issues, no back pain. I fall asleep as soon as my head hits the pillow, and I wake up with energy, and I live a happy and healthy life, and I absolutely love who I've become. So what I love is that there's an amazing community attached to the Juice Plus company. The product is fruits and vegetables in a capsule. That's it. There's nothing else in it. It is a nutraceutical medicine. It is the most researched product in the entire world. We have 35 gold standard peer-reviewed medical journals saying that the product works in the cells of humans. So yeah, I know that this Juice Plus is what completely changed my life, but what it has done is it's allowed me to create a whole food life. I'm now so connected to food that all I want to do is put good in my body. You know, if you eat crap, you feel like crap. Honestly, I feel like crap all the time, but I was eating crap. And because I was 45 kilos and I could out eat anyone in an eating challenge, I thought, you know what, I'm healthy, I'm fine. But I wasn't at all. So no, what I really want to stress is the fact that unfortunately, in today's day and age, no doctor, no specialist, no rheumatologist, no healthcare professional at all spoke to me about food. Nobody said, eat plants, they heal the body. And you know what? Maybe if they did, I would have been like, righto, cool, give me the medications. But until you actually do it and see what a massive change it does to your life, then, I mean, I don't know. Anyways, so what I really want to say is that if someone like me that was so sick could, you know, heal my body and now live pain-free, what could something like Juice Plus do to you? And if you want to know any more information, you know, send me a message, PM me. But what I've come to is that now I've quit my full-time job. I thought what was my dream job became quite toxic. I was working for someone else on someone else's time, but now I not only have time freedom, but I have the time to actually work on myself and become the best version of myself every single day. So I do have a franchise within Juice Plus because all I do is share my story. I share my story like this and inspire others to live a healthier, happier and healthier life. And that's my business, and that's as simple as it is. And for so long I've hidden Juice Plus from people. I've hidden what I do because I don't want people to judge me. But you know what? This is who I am, and I'm never not going to take Juice Plus, and I'm never not going to recommend Juice Plus to anyone and everyone, because unfortunately we don't drink the perfect water nowadays. We don't get the perfect produce. We don't have perfect air, you know. Unfortunately, we do have to substitute nowadays because of, you know, everything changing. But all I want to say is that Even if it's that you drink more water every day, or that you breathe to here and not to here, or that you implement a green smoothie, then that's my job done. I'm a whole food educator, and I talk to people about food and how they can heal their body. And yeah, I just wanted to leave it on that note, and thank you so much for listening, and yes, love you all. Ciao.